I've got a new do, and I've also got some brand new products to show you guys today. Hey guys, Liz from the Nail Hub here, and I have a bunch of new stuff to show you. First off, I chopped off almost all my hair, and I am just rocking this shoulder length bob. Super excited about my new cut. It feels so fresh and so light, so hopefully you guys like it too. And also, I've got some brand new products from Elegance that I wanted to show you. One of these I think is a true freaking game changer, and the update to the new P Plus is just phenomenal. If you have tried P Plus in the past from Elegance, wow, that's a tongue twister. It was a great product, but it wasn't everyone's favorite for a few different reasons. One was the texture of the product, the way that the bottle was and the brush and all of that, and the thickness. And if you know anything about Elegance glitters, you know that they are high impact, super high coverage, and just gorgeous. And the previous P Plus, to be honest, just didn't do them justice. So brand new P Plus just launched today from Elegance, and I'm going to go through every single product, especially in this Hello Kit, and go through how P Plus differs and everything that's been added to the collection. So this is the brand new P Plus Hello Kit, and this is just one portion of what is going to be launching today. So there are actually 12 glitters from the Classic Glitter Collection. There's 12 classic colors being released, and then there's also 12 new timeless colors being released. So there's 36 colors in total, and I'll talk about a new launch special that we have available. It's limited edition. I'll talk about that in a minute. But this is a great way to also try P Plus. If you've never tried P Plus before and you want to just see, how it compares to other gel polishes out there on the market, this is a great little trial set. All the bottles are full size, which I really like. And the new product in this lineup that has never been seen before is the P Plus Cutie base. So this is really cool. So the whole idea here is that Elegance is known for its hard colors and hard glitters and builder gels. Let me just grab one really quick for you guys. You guys have probably seen me do videos before with Elegance products. So all of these products that come in pots like this or little jars, and this is a color, here's a glitter, right? So all of these products in pots are hard gels, and I've shown you many times on my channel how to work with these, whether you're using soak-off products underneath or whether you're using artificial products like hard gels, acrylics, anything like that. These are what Elegance has always had, and P Plus they actually came out with a little while back. The original P Plus looked like this. Okay, so if you ever tried P Plus before, you might have seen it in this shape of bottle. Now, P Plus is the soak-off version. You can see it right here. It's the soak-off line within the Elegance product line, and it's a very good product. I mean, I own quite a bit of P Plus, and I do like soak-off products, especially for natural nail manicures. It's a great way to go. But one of the things that I'll go over in today's video is that the old P Plus just wasn't as pigmented and wasn't as glittery as their hard gel formulation. So a lot of people tried P Plus and they liked it, but they didn't think it was as pigmented as the other ones. And also the formulation was a little bit thick, and so I'll show you guys the differences today. So what Elegance did is they took all of that awesome feedback and they came out with brand new P Plus. The new bottles are little round bottom flasks, which is so cute. It matches their logo. The Hello Kit comes with Jimmy Gel, comes with the new Cutie base. It comes with a color gel, a P Plus soak off gel polish in a color, and it also comes with top coat. And then, like I said, there's 12 glitters that are being launched, and then there's the 12 classic colors that are being launched, and then there's also the new 12 timeless colors that are being launched. So before I get into the new stuff, I wanted to show you a little bit of a comparison because I think to see it is to believe it. And I've got some tips and some fingers prepped here. I'm just going to put some tips in here. And all I did on these tips is I just buffed them and cleansed them with my gel cleanser just to make sure there's no oils or anything on them. And I've got, 4 prepped here just to be able to show you some side-by-side comparisons. So I picked some glitters that I have that are similar from old to new, and actually maybe I should do it this way, old to new. And I just wanted to show you how the old application compares to the new. So let me zoom in here so you guys can see this. I'll move this for a second. Okay, so as far as texture is concerned, I'll just pull this out for you. You can see that it's definitely a thinner consistency, okay? But you can see the amount of glitter that comes out on your brush. I mean, it's good, but it's not great. And so I think that was one of the frustrations that a lot of people had, is they're like, wait a minute, if I were to buy this color in the hard gel formula, I would get, you know, a ton of glitter on my brush. So without further ado, let me just show you what this looks like. Also, the brush is a little bit more cylindrical. You can see it's like a rounder brush. And again, this is the old version of P+. Okay, and I'll just put one coat here. So that's one coat of the old P+, okay? So let me just cure that so I don't get wet gel all over everything. And in the meantime, I'll show you guys the new P+, okay? So this is actually one of my all-time favorite colors from Light Elegance. It's champagne. Holy moly, this color is so pretty. And this is one of the glitters that's included in the set of 12, okay? So again, comparison side by side. Can you guys see how different that is? Look at all the glitter that's on that brush. The brush is also thinner, so the brush itself is more like a spatula shape. It's thin from the side, which I really like, and then it has this beautiful oval shape that is really nice for applying around the cuticle area. So let me just show you these side by side real quick. So old, new. Okay, so here's the old P+, and there's the new P+. A lot more glitter, and you can totally tell the difference in the brush shape. I mean, you can even see how much glitter is in that bottle. So totally awesome. So let me just show you how this applies. So this is the new P+ in champagne. Let me get some on my brush here. There we go. So the consistency of the new P+ is thinner. It feels a little bit more paint-like, like almost like as if it were nail polish. It is all gel, but it just has a thinner kind of feel to it, which I think a lot of people like when they're dealing with more of a gel polish product. So that's one coat of the new P+. So let me show you side by side. So that's old P+, one coat on the left, new P+ on the right. And you can see also like the difference in the way it applies. It's just the older P+ is just a little bit thicker feeling. And so when you end up doing 2 or 3 coats to get it to be full coverage, it just kind of gets kind of a weird kind of look to it, almost like it's kind of thick looking. With the new P+, it's very thin, it goes on thin, it feels thin, it looks thin. And I think, you know, from my humble perspective, I think when people are reaching for a gel polish product, they want it to look like nail polish. They don't want super thick product on their nails. And, you know, they want it to look thin and neat and clean. And they want that high impact pigmentation. So let me show you 2 coats of champagne. And again, this oval brush, I mean, you can just see how it just fits into that cuticle area so nicely. I just barely put any pressure on the brush, and it just fits in right in there. I mean, holy moly, that's a lot of glitter in 2 coats. Super nice and thin, and it doesn't run either. It just has this nice texture, like as if you were painting your nails with nail polish. It just stays where you put it, doesn't run all over the place, just has the best texture. And I love champagne because you'll see it has these little rainbow flecks, like the holographic flecks in it, but it's a rose gold color. Oh my gosh, seriously, one of my favorite colors ever. All right, so let me cure that guy. So that's the glitter comparison, and you can see, like I said, seeing is believing. The new P+ glitters are just packed full of glitter. Nice soak off formula. So for those of you that want the ability to soak off these products, this is just a complete game changer. Now I wanted to show you also what the colors look like in comparison. So I have Chillin' in Chile. Sorry, I had to look at the bottom. Chillin' in Chile on the left, which is the old formulation of P+. And on the right, I have the new formulation of P+, in red lips. So I'm going to do the side-by-side of these guys. And they're not, I mean, obviously they're not the same color, but I picked similar ones because then you can see, you know, red versus red, or like a kind of a shimmery gold glitter versus shimmery gold glitter. Okay. So again, I've just got my buffed tips that are nice and cleansed so I can do these swatches for you. So if you see scratches, that's because I buffed the plastic. So again, round, more cylindrical brush with like a square tip on it. And I mean, I never thought P+ was a bad product. I mean, I like it. It's a great soak-off alternative to the potted hard gels from Elegance. So there's one kind of medium coat. It goes on nice. It just has, it has kind of this more syrupy texture to it. And I'll show you with the new. So here's the new. And I really think also that brush, when you're applying colors like red, really helps. So this is kind of more of a pinky red, if you will. But you can see I can get really close to the cuticle and the color just doesn't go anywhere. It also doesn't shrink back, so if I paint the tip perfectly, you'll notice there's no pulling back, there's no getting thin on the edges or transparent or anything like that. I mean, where you put this product, it stays. So if you're trying to get really close to the cuticle, if you're trying to get that perfect application, this allows you to do that in the first pass. Oh, that's such a pretty color. I mean, look how high coverage that is. Super opaque. So that's old P+ in a similar color versus new P+. And the other thing I like about it too is you'll notice on the left, see how the old P+ didn't self-level as much? I've got kind of that weird wonky oval on the top, the reflection. Look how nice the new P+ also self-levels. So I get a nice smooth surface all the way across. You can see that in my reflection, that circle just stays nice and smooth. When you get a squiggly, either a line or a circle reflection, it means you've got lumps and bumps. And so I mean, you can even just see like how glossy the one on the right looks. Stays perfectly around the cuticle, doesn't shrink back at all. And that's just one coat of color. All right, so now you're probably wondering, Liz, what the heck is this other product that you were talking about? So if you haven't seen my Jimmy Gel videos, please go back and watch those. I have a couple of videos, one fully dedicated to what Jimmy Gel is and how to use it, and then I have another full video on how to remove it, and under different varying products. Jimmy Gel is a building base coat, so it allows you to do overlays, extensions, base coat, all kinds of things. Cures shiny. It's a great multi-purpose product. So they included the Jimmy Gel in the Hello Kit because it does allow you to do more of a long-term service. If people want to go, you know, let's say a month with their nails, if they like that harder feeling, if they want their natural nails to feel more artificial, it's also a great option. But also there's people that say, hey, you know, I don't e-file as much. I need something that allows me to take off this product quickly and efficiently. Or maybe, you know, you just want to be able to switch product on the fly. So they came out with Cutie Base. Elegance came out with this brand new formula called Cutie Base. And Cutie Base is a quick detach base coat. So the QD in Cutie Base stands for quick detach, and it does exactly what it sounds like. It allows you to put this under whatever layer you want. You can sandwich it in any portion of the service. And wherever this Cutie Base is, it's going to allow you to remove those upper layers within about 5 to 7 minutes with soak off time. So this is a very, very cool product. So for example, let's say I have a client that likes to wear overlays and I'm going to leave the overlay on all the time, but I don't e-file, or I don't feel as comfortable e-filing, and so I don't want to have to hand file off the color. Now, even though the P Plus is very thin and it is easy to hand file off, we may not want to do that. And so what we can do is we can do our overlay first, and then we can do our quick detach on top of that, which is very cool. Now, when you're using Jimmy Gel, you have the option to put Light Elegance tack underneath it, which definitely helps with adhesion. So if you're going for that long term, and you know, like I've talked about overlays many times on my channel, I love overlays because it eliminates you from touching the natural nail over and over and over again, which just creates the possibility for damage. So I usually do use tack. You're going to use it extremely sparingly. Just a nice thin layer, stay away from the skin. And then let this dry, and you can also cure it for 30 seconds to get extra adhesion. Then with my Jimmy Gel, I'm going to go in and I'm going to create my overlay. So I'm going to do my slip layer of Jimmy Gel first, just get the whole nail wet with product. So then I'm going to take my dollop, and I'm just going to walk it down, mainly the center portion of the nail. And if I run out towards the tip, that's perfect because I really don't want a lot of product on the tip. I just want it right in that apex area. Give it a second to self-level. Because I've got wet on wet gel, it's going to self-level nicely. You can see I've got a nice apex on there. Okay, and then I can cure that for 60 seconds. So without having to file or anything, I'm able to do my Jimmy Gel overlay. And that's the layer that I'm going to maintain, my protective layer I'm going to maintain on the natural nail for the foreseeable future. And I'm just going to backfill that every time the client comes back, or every time I do my own nails for that matter. Okay, so I have my cured Jimmy Gel, and now I'm going to go in with my Cutie base, because the reason why I'm doing this is if I want this overlay to stay, and I want this to be, Jimmy Gel obviously takes a much longer to soak off than Cutie base does. It takes about 20 full minutes to soak off completely. And although it is a soak-off product, it's really not intended to be soaked off all the time. It's more of an overlay product, building base product, and it's just one of those products that you're going to use more for an overlay technique. But like I said, let's say you want to maintain this overlay, but you want to be able to quickly remove the colors that are on top without having to file everything off. You just want to be able to basically, like, as if it were peel off, you're going to be able to peel off the colors and put a new one on. So that's where Cutie base comes into play. So I'm going to put a thin layer of Cutie base on top of my Jimmy Gel layer, and this is going to be almost like my fire break, if you will. It's going to be the place where when I go to soak off my color, the Cutie base is going to lift off super easily and super fast, and it's going to leave that Jimmy Gel underneath. So then I can go a little bit closer to the cuticle here with the Cutie base, because I want that to be my layer that makes contact with all of my color. Just cap the free edge a little bit. Okay, and I'm always using my reflection just to make sure that I've got a nice smooth nail, and I'm always checking from the side to make sure I don't have any lumps. I'm going to cure that. Okay, so now I have my tack on the very bottom. I have my Jimmy Gel overlay, and I have a thin layer of Cutie base now on top of my Jimmy Gel. And now I'm going to go in with my color gel polish. So I'm going to use that same Red Lips color from before. So pretty. Okay, so there's one coat. I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. Now I can do my second coat. And the other thing I love about this is it doesn't wrinkle. These colors are so heavily pigmented, but it cures like a dream. Okay, cap that free edge. And then the last product I'm going to use in this service is the P Plus Soak Off Top Coat. This top coat is really nice. It cures very shiny. You do have to cleanse it after curing, but it just goes really nice with the P Plus line, and it is also soak off. I'm just going to cleanse it with my gel cleanser. And usually when I do this, my tips come out, so I'm just going to clean the tip really, really well, and then I'll put it back in the finger so you guys can see. So there I have my Jimmy Gel overlay with my Cutie base on top of that, which is going to allow me to remove those color layers really easily. I have my 2 coats of color on top, and then I have my top coat to finish it off. And there you have a finished overlay with P+. And I really, really love this new formula. Again, here is the champagne and the red lips. This doesn't have top coat on it yet, so that's why it looks kind of matte. Neither one of these has top coats yet. But there is, I mean, look at that glitter. 2 coats of glitter, and that's the kind of coverage that you get compared to the old version of P+. Amazing stuff, and I'm super excited about this. So I am going to be giving away this Hello kit that I have here. So let me put it back together so I can show you guys. This is the first time I just swatched it today. So you're going to be getting this whole entire set, everything that you need to do exactly what I did in this video. Jimmy Gel, Cutie base, Color Gel, which is Hidden Secrets. That's also one of the colors that is being launched. And the P+ top coat. Beautiful little set that will allow you to do exactly what I showed you on today's video. Amazing soak off services with the brand new P+. And the other thing I wanted to show you guys is, if you love Light Elegance products already and you're considering getting the new P+ product line, I highly recommend you take advantage of the new launch special that we have. This is limited edition, so when we sell out, it will not be coming back, but you get all 36 colors of Light Elegance P+. You also get Cutie base and the top coat, and you also get a free LED dot lamp, which is awesome. We only have a handful of them, and when they're gone, and everything's going to be going back to retail. So I highly recommend you guys take advantage of that on thenailhub.com. I'm going to be giving away this Hello kit on my community page, so if you guys head on over there and check out the rules for that, you can have the chance of getting to receive this 100% for free. And I am so excited to share this with you. I just think this product is so amazing. I mean, like, literally, I just love glitter. So anything that gives me high impact glitter, and especially now in a soak off formula, is a winner for me. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be in touch again soon. Check you later. Bye.